everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads inquiries to Salesforce for sanitary ware business. So I'm an owner of a sanitary ware business, and to promote my business, I'm using IndiaMART. As with the help of IndiaMART, I'm receiving a lot of leads and inquiries for my business. Here what I want is that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated by the potential customers or clients with the help of IndiaMART, I want to add that lead as a contact in my Salesforce CRM account. Now, creating these contacts manually after the new lead is generated every time is very time consuming. So what I did was I simply automated this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. And here in this automation, I'm going to build a connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce with the help of it. So if you also want to learn about this amazing automation process step by step, for that I'm going to take you to my screen.
In this video, we're going to learn how to add IndiaMART leads inquiries to Salesforce for sanitary ware business. So as an owner of a sanitary ware business, I use IndiaMART to receive inquiries from builders, contractors, or homeowners looking for products like toilets, wash basins, or bathtubs. I use Salesforce to manage these leads and track conversations and organize follow-ups efficiently. The challenge that I face is manually transferring inquiries from IndiaMART to Salesforce. So to solve this, I automated this entire process of adding IndiaMART inquiries directly as contacts in my Salesforce account. This automation not only saves time but also ensures that I stay organized and responsive, ultimately improving my chances of converting leads into loyal customers. And I'm going to create this amazing automation between IndiaMART and Salesforce with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications of Pabbly, from which we're going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, in which it is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow, I'm going to give it as Add IndiaMART leads/inquiries to Salesforce for sanitary ware business. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow. After that, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. Further, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select IndiaMART Automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this Create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Add IndiaMART leads inquiries to Salesforce for sanitary ware business, and there are two windows in front of you. One over here says Trigger, other says Action. So what is Trigger and Action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two concepts. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means that action, what's it? It's a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we're going to set up our trigger step. And for the trigger application, what we're going to do is we are going to select it as IndiaMART. IndiaMART is an online platform where businesses and individuals can connect to buy and sell products or services. It acts as a marketplace, allowing sellers to showcase their offerings and buyers to find what they need, whether it's products, services, or business opportunities. For business owners, it's a great way to reach to a larger audience, generate leads, and grow their customer base. I use IndiaMART to promote my business, and I receive a lot of leads and inquiries for my business, for my sanitary ware business with the help of it. I want that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated by the potential customers or clients with the help of IndiaMART, I want Pabbly Connect should capture the response of that. That is why the trigger application, I'm going to select it as IndiaMART. And for the trigger event, I'm going to select it as new leads, as whenever a new lead is going to be generated in my IndiaMART account, automatically with the help of this trigger event, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that. Now, in order to do that, we have to connect our IndiaMART to Pabbly Connect. And for that, Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to build a connection between IndiaMART and Pabbly Connect by following the steps given here below in the help desk. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to first copy this URL from here. After copying the URL, I'm going to open my IndiaMART account that I want to connect to Pabbly Connect. So this is my IndiaMART account and I want to connect this account to Pabbly Connect. For that, from the left side of the panel, I'm going to select this lead manager option right here. As I'm going to do that, this lead manager page is going to appear and on the top left corner, it says menu. I'm going to click on it. And from the given options under menu, I'm going to select import/export leads. And from the given option under this category, I'm going to select push API. As you can see, that push API page is then going to appear in front of you, in which it is asking for us to select a source. For that, I'm going to click on this given drop down. These are the options, and under these options, the given source is not provided. So I'm going to select the source as other right here. Okay. As I'm going to select the source as other, this dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the platform name and the URL. For the platform name, I'm going to give the source name, which is Pabbly Connect, okay? And for the URL, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And then I'm going to click on the Save Details button. Then it is asking for the reason why we're creating this API. I'm going to select the random reason from the drop-down and click on this button right here. As I've done that, you can see the webhook URL is successfully added in my IndiaMART account. As now the webhook URL is added, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down. You can see over here it is saying waiting for webhook response. So now to check whether IndiaMART is connected to Pabbly Connect or not successfully, what we are going to do is we are going to generate the test lead. And after we are going to generate the test lead, we're going to check whether Pabbly Connect captures the response of the test lead being generated or not. To generate the test lead, I'm going to open my IndiaMART users account. So this is my IndiaMART users account, and with the help of this account, I will generate the test lead, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for the dummy product that I've created, with the help of which I'm going to generate the test lead, okay? So I'm going to search for the dummy product that I've created. So this is the dummy product that I've created. I'm going to select it. This is the product right here. I'm going to click on this contact supply button in order to generate the test lead, okay? I'm going to select all the required details right here. Click on this submit button. It is asking for the inquiry that we have. So the inquiry over here, I'm going to write it as... This is the inquiry I have. It says, I'm working on a large commercial project and need bulk orders for toilets and wash basins. Can you provide wholesale pricing and delivery timelines? So this is the inquiry that I have. Now I'm going to click on this next button. It is asking for the GST number. So for the GST number, I'm going to write in a dummy number, and then I'm going to click on this submit button. As I've done that, it says the details are sent. This means the test lead has now been generated. So as now the test lead is generated, I'm going to go back to my workflow and check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of the test lead being generated or not. For that, I'm going to go back to my workflow that I've created. So this is the workflow that I've created, and I'm going to scroll down, and yes, you can see right over here, Pabbly Connect has successfully captured the response of the test lead being generated. In the response, we have received the unique query ID, you can see right here. We have received the dummy subject, you can see right over here, with the state as Madhya Pradesh. The name of the lead comes over here as Angel. For the phone number of the lead, the number right here. For the email as testuser@pabblytudes.com. Country as India, that is IN. Company as Test Company. City as Bhopal. Address as Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. In the response, we've received the dummy product name that we have created, you can see right over here. And also we've received the message right over here with the required details that we have selected. The message says, I am working on a large commercial project and need bulk orders for toilets and wash basins. Can you provide wholesale pricing and delivery timelines? So this was the message that I have generated as an inquiry, you can see right over here, with all the required details that I've filled before, okay? And this is the response of the message, and with that I have all the other details as well. So as the response of the new lead being generated is successfully captured in the workflow, this means that IndiaMART is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. Now whenever a new lead for my sanitary ware business is going to be generated by the potential customers or clients with the help of IndiaMART, automatically in the similar manner, Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response of that, okay? After setting up our trigger step, we need to set up our action step. As here, my objective is that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated by the potential customers or clients using IndiaMART, I want to add that lead as a contact in my Salesforce account. Salesforce is a powerful cloud-based platform that helps businesses to manage their customer relationships and sales processes. It provides tools for tracking leads, managing customer interactions, automating tasks, and analyzing sales data. And I use Salesforce to manage the data of my leads that are generated for my business with the help of of IndiaMART. Okay, so that is why over here we're going to set up our action step now. And for the action application, I'm going to select it as Salesforce. As with the help of Salesforce, I'm managing the data of my leads that are generated for the help of IndiaMART, and I'm going to create a contact of every new lead that is generated with the help of IndiaMART in my Salesforce account. That is why I'm going to set up my action step here. And for the action application, I've selected it as Salesforce. And for the action event, I'm going to select it as Create Contact. Okay. After selecting the action application and the event, I'm going to click on this connect button. A window is going to appear in front of you on which click on add new connection, or else you can select the existing connection. After that, click on connect with Salesforce. A window is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for a permission. So I'm going to click on this allow button. As this is saved process, my data is perfectly saved with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this allow button right here. As I've done that, you can see we successfully authorized Salesforce to Pabbly Connect. After authorizing, it is asking for all these details right here in order to create a contact in our Salesforce account. Okay, so for the data of all these details, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. What is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, it is saying IndiaMART new leads. As I'm going to click on it, this was the same response that was captured in our previous step. This field is asking for the last name data of the contact that we are creating. In my previous response, I have received the lead's name. You can see right away, and I've just received the lead's first name. And as last name is the required field, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the name of my lead, the first name of my lead as the last name as well right here. Okay. As I've selected the data from my previous response, you can see right over here the data is mapped. And as I mapped the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this mapped data. Okay. Similarly, for the first name, I'm going to map the data of the first name of my lead right over here. I'm going to map the data. After that, it is asking for all these details which I do not require, so I'm going to skip the part. It is asking for the mobile number. So for the mobile number over here, I'm going to search for the mobile number. This is the mobile number of my lead. I'm going to map the data right here. Okay. After that, it is asking for the email. So for the email over here, I'm going to search for the email right here. I'm going to map the data of the email of my lead. It is asking for all these other details which I do not require, so I'm going to skip the part. It is asking for the lead source. For the lead source, I'm going to toggle this map button on and remove this existing data from here. And I'm going to manually enter the lead source over here as IndiaMART lead. Okay, this is the lead source, that is IndiaMART lead. Okay, so as I've filled in all the required details right here, I'm going to click on this save and send test request button. As I've done that, you can see the success comes over here as when we have received the ID, which is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my Salesforce account and I'm going to check whether a new contact has been added to my Salesforce account or not. For that, I'm going to open my Salesforce account. This is my Salesforce account contacts page. You can see I'm going to refresh this page from here. As I've refreshed the page, you can see a new contact has been added to my Salesforce account. I'm going to open the contact. The name of the contact comes over here as Angel. Okay, this is the name of the contact right over here. And you can see the lead source is IndiaMART lead. Okay, we have received the phone number of the lead. You can see right over here with the email as testuser@pabblytudes.com. As we successfully receive the data right here, this means that we successfully build a connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to sum up what we have done, I am an owner of a sanitary ware business, and with the help of IndiaMART, I receive a lot of leads. What I wanted was that as soon as a new lead is going to be generated with the help of IndiaMART, and I've set up the trigger for it, I wanted to add that lead as a contact in my Salesforce account. And for that, I've set up this action step, and I've built a connection between IndiaMART and Salesforce with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.